Welcome to From the Den podcast, providing Bears and NFL fans alike with compelling news, discussion, and debate. I'm your co-host Benjamin, joined alongside my dear friend and co-host Oren.
Hey Benjamin, let's get right into it. As always, kickoff starts now.
We've debated Cordarrelle Patterson for some time now. We've said, I think we've come to more of an agreement in that he could be effective in a larger role in this offense, but do you actually expect him to have a larger role in this offense? And if so, let's just keep moving down with our depth chart here. Where do you put Cordarrelle Patterson in the depth chart?
All right. So I do expect him to have a bigger role in the depth chart. I hope he does, but I can't see it happening. The Bears, like I said earlier, Taylor Gabriel was the wide receiver too. And it felt like Cordarrelle Patterson was one of the receivers that they had. They had Cordarrelle Patterson, Tariq Cohen, who were used for their speed. And I wouldn't say speed only, but for mostly their speed. And while Taylor Gabriel, it felt like his speed was an added bonus. So when you look at those two players, there's only two players that he was really competing with. And I get that I think that he wasn't utilized enough in the offense. I think they should have utilized him more. I think Nagy knows that. But I think that now you add Ted Ginn into that. So that takes a lot of snaps away from him. Yet, I still think that they're going to end up having him play a bit more this year. Not maybe play around the same a tiny bit more, because Matt Nagy realizes how much they're paying Cordarrelle Patterson, how they're being not very smart, how they used Cordarrelle Patterson. And I think that they're going to slowly realize that they need to use him more. But you can't have speed receivers, like I said, in every single play, which takes away some snaps away from him. So I think that it goes one way, that Nagy knows that he should play him more, but it goes the other way that you can't play them.
So basically,
I think
I was the one who posed the question here, but I kind of agree with what you were saying, and that I don't really know what Nagy will do. I'm not in his mind. How would I know, basically? But I 100% hope that he is involved in this offense more. I think he's much more than just a returner. A lot of returners you see in the NFL, they're purely speed. Even Devin Hester, he wasn't very great as a receiver. He was an amazing returner, of course. But I think Cordarrelle Patterson is a unique specimen, and that he's not a small, speedy guy. He's actually quite large, especially for a returner. And because of that, he can be used in so many other ways that hopefully, if Nagy comes to his senses, he will get creative in a good way, in an effective way, by putting in Cordarrelle Patterson. But again, I can't speak for Nagy. I'm not sure on this one, so I'm just going to leave it at hope.
If you enjoyed this episode of From the Den, please remember to subscribe, comment, and like this video.
Or, if you're a Packers fan, remember to dislike and leave a nasty comment. Click the links on the screen to access additional content.